Get your recipe for success today on The Express, featuring awesome entrepreneurs under the age of 35. It's the sweet life.
On today's show, the guy who brought fine dining to the Fraser Valley.
He's just done great things for the business and for the Fraser Valley in general.
Right here you can slide through.
An app creator with an eye on the unexpected.
Hidden gems like art tours. We're really looking for some cool, unique things.
A woman who turned her sweet tooth into a sweet career.
A chocolate cupcake with an Italian meringue buttercream.
Oh, that looks good. I like where the new button is.
And the man behind popcorn. And we're not talking the buttered kind.
The best part of being an entrepreneur is that, and starting a business, is that you have so much creative flexibility.
Welcome to The Express, only on Shot TV. I'm Johanna Ward. This is our special on awesome entrepreneurs or big thinking business people. Up first, a guy who got his first job at 14 as a dishwasher on a golf course. Since then, he's worked under some of Vancouver's top chefs. He has a long list of accolades, and he's known as the guy who brought fine dining to the Fraser Valley. Chef Jeff Massey of Restaurant 62.
The bread's from Langley, the beets are from Yarrow, parsnips are Yarrow.
At Restaurant 62, the menu is locally inspired and ingredient driven, thanks to its inspired and driven executive chef, Jeff Massey.
You know, day-to-day challenges, day-to-day adrenaline rushes, climaxes, every single day there's something to deal with, something to fix. Every service gets really busy. There's a crunch time, there's a pressure, and then it's gone, and it's a lot of fun. You always can, the next day you get better.
Our reputation has skyrocketed since Jeff came on, and he's just done great things for the business and for the Fraser Valley in general. I think he really brought a food culture out here.
Jeff started in the industry at 14, washing dishes. He did his formal training at DeBrule Culinary Institute and worked under BC Restaurant Hall of Famer Pino Pastorero. But before all of that, his first food mentor was his mom.
My mom always cooked, so there were 6 in our family, so we never went out. You know, money's always a little tighter with the bigger family, of course. Well, I was the youngest and around her the most, a bit of a mama's boy for sure. So
awesome.
Yeah, definitely a big influence.
Mama's boy's a good thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she must be so proud. And now you're kind of sharing that with your kids.
Yes, yeah, we like to hang out a lot. My boy's 3, he knows how to make pancakes already.
He's a family man, a talented chef, and a business owner.
I think my biggest strength is food, right? And then being as good as I can be with the food brings me good staff, great employees. And then when you get that right person, that right fit for the team, then you get really committed to that individual. They become part of your family.
That work-family life has grown in unexpected ways since Jeff joined Restaurant 62 in 2006. They created R62 TV.
So we've got those going into some really great panini-style sandwiches, and you should definitely come down and check us out. The online cooking show came from so many requests for cooking classes, but we're open 7 days a week. We do 2 services a day. It's just a little challenging to get people in for cooking classes, so we decided what we could do.
Welcome to the Wine Guru, the personal sommelier that fits in your pocket.
His business partners recently launched the popular Wine Guru app.
It's free, it's online right now, and basically you just punch in the food that you're going to have, the type of dinner you want to cook, a couple of other simple questions, and it'll match it up with 3 different pairings.
And the restaurant is also expanding the catering side of the business.
I think that both Jeff and Eric, my business partners, they're both real movers and shakers, and they're always ambitious and trying new things and just moving in new directions, always eager to try something new.
Respected by his business partners, staff, and the many who enjoy his food, Jeff Massey is hardworking and easygoing, with a clear perspective on his success.
So the way that it's all stacked up is beautiful. The plating's beautiful. And would you say that kind of translates to the way you've built up your own empire?
Maybe, yeah. Layers and layers. Handle everything individually and try and make each thing its best, and then try and combine them to a real nice full picture. Yeah, sure.
Restaurant 62 has a monthly food and wine club and a book club that meets once a month, and the focus is on food and wine. The website is restaurant62.ca, and there's a link there on how you can download that free Wine Guru app. Now, how about an app to help you find off-the-beaten-path experiences? It's called Urban Dig, and it's the big idea of one local entrepreneur.
Whenever Maura Rogers craves a cold pint and classic grilled cheese sandwich, she comes here, the Greedy Pig in Gastown.
It's small, the staff is really, really nice, and the food is good.
Dimly lit and tucked away, this is a place only locals know. But that's fine with Maura, she's all for the road less traveled.
But you always want to find the cool things to do and want to experience it like a local. And so if you go to a city where you know someone, your friend's going to take you to those spots. Otherwise, if you pick up a tourist guidebook, then you're going to be at all the same places with everyone else.
So the career entrepreneur developed an app to do just that called Urban Dig, a local's guide to vibrant cities like New York, Chicago, and Vancouver.
Right here you can slide through some of the featured guides that we have. So anything from food to drinks to hidden gems like art tours or craft beer guides. So we're really looking for some cool, unique things.
You can read all about it, see it, map it, even recommend it to a friend, and all the information is compiled by curators, essentially local writers and bloggers who really know their stuff. It's what makes Urban Dig both unique and trustworthy.
So a lot of what you'll find out there now on the web is crowdsourced information. And so this is just a select group of guides in each city on your mobile phone. So it just puts it right at your fingertips.
Urban Dig is the Boston native's latest project. Maura started out working in marketing for a company back home, but after a few years she grew tired of climbing the corporate ladder and decided to turn down a big promotion to go out on her own.
I always wanted something more, and so that was sort of my breakaway from going away from the corporate job to actually, diving into entrepreneurship.
Life eventually landed her here in Vancouver, where Maura helped start Strutta, a marketing company that specializes in online contests and sweepstakes. And although she hasn't struck it rich like some others in the industry, Maura says being your own boss is a perk like no other.
It's really exciting. I don't think I'll stop, no.
I'm Tim Chung in Vancouver for The Express.
The website is urbandig.com, and it's a free download for your iPhone or iPad. It was also recently featured on iTunes' What's Hot list. You're watching our Express special on Awesome Entrepreneurs.
After the break, why Ryan and Zach get juiced about juice.
All right, Michael.
Chocolate cupcake with an Italian meringue buttercream.
How Tessa Sam made a career out of eating cookies.
Kids are gonna love them.
Perfect.
Thank you so
You're
much.
very welcome.
You're watching local TV on The Express.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by...
The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.